Okay, so we're back. I had to switch screens and now we're into Des face. So today we're going to draw a face using only vertical, horizontal lines. To help with this task, we'll learn how to add domain restrictions and force our graphs to start and stop. Now we're going to add to it. We're going to be using all kinds of different lines. So you won't be restricted just to vertical and horizontal. Now it's going to ask you several questions, and after this video you'll need to start the Desmos activity on slide 1, but I want to show you a couple of things, especially in slide 6. Okay, now you're not going to have sliders, but you'll notice, remember how we were using those braces to write our domain? Well, guess what? It's not only for your algebra textbook or your algebra graphs. That is how it's recognized on computer programming like Desmos to start and stop lines. So I'm going to go all the way to slide 7, and let's talk about criteria first of all. It says create a face using at least 10 HOY-VUX equations in the form of x equals a number and y equals a number. So you have to use 10 vertical and horizontal lines. I would use 5 of them that are x equals, 5 of them that are y equals, and then you must use at least 5 equations in slope-intercept form. Now that's the very bare minimum. Don't do that. Make it nice and fancy. So you'll notice here that we've got y equals 4. And if I just back out, if I just take that out, y equals 4 goes forever and ever and ever. So if I want to tell it to start here at -3 and end at +3, oops, I don't know what happened. Okay, let's try this again. Y equals +4. I'm just going to type it now. The domain is from -3 is less than x is less than 3. Now let's talk about how this is a restriction. I'm saying I want this horizontal line to run starting when x is -3 and going to when x is +3, and that's where it stops. Notice I don't have an equal to. Now, just some fun things that you're going to play around with. If you go to the cog, you can change the colors so they can all match. So if you want your face to be one color or your eyes to be a different color or anything like that, you're able to do those. Notice that when I have an x line, like x equals -3, I'm restricting my range. I'm telling the range where to start and stop here. So play around with this, start at the very beginning and create a Des face. Anything goes, so make it as unique as you possibly can.